And now you're, I don't know, in a boat that's somehow been taken over by Lolth worshippers, and
Well,
other things
that's
have
something
happened.
I guess we were meant to find the captain's log up one deck higher, and we didn't. So you did what a good DM does, and this is something for the new DMs who watch these videos out there. Like, you can reintroduce that. So so happens that like we killed what was it? A Eder,
Ettercap.
yeah, we killed an Eder cap, and then so you
No, there actually
presented,
were there were three fights. The third fight
yeah.
was pretty handily dispatched, but yeah, the druid,
Hmm.
um, who was the last remaining, let's say, person who can speak, had the captain's luck because
Oh, the druid, right? Yeah.
I realized it was behind a check. Like you want to be very careful what kind of information you gatekeep.
Yeah.
Um, and in that room, that was the captain's quarters and became this like whatever temple, altar, sacrifice center to Lolth. You get the jewels for free on the altar, but it's a success to find the captain's log and the information about what's going on in here. And I see how you get there. I've done it myself a bunch of times. And I rolled with it in the moment and then regretted it. So I like didn't retcon it, but I moved. We were talking about quantum physics too last night. I
Yeah, we were.
I put it in superposition and decided like yes, they're going to find out the information about what's going on here because it's interesting and it's a better story and it doesn't there's no downside.
Yeah, but there is a tendency for DMs, I mean, I find myself, I've given out too much information too fast before, and I
Mhm,
don't want to do that. So I want to
mhm.
let the air of mystery be there and also have the opportunity for discovery. That those moments of discovery are wonderful for the player. So you want to have those kind of like, oh,
Yeah, it's interesting. That's the thing. You want that feeling of discovery. You want that reward for looking in the right place. And that's why a lot of the times if you look in the right place, I won't necessarily call for a check,
yes.
because you don't have to you can do that without letting the dice say no, where it's like, okay, there's a hidden drawer in this desk. You search the desk, you find that hidden drawer. Versus, all right, roll a perception or investigation and you roll low. It's like, well, okay. And then, the rest of the players line up like, can I search that desk that they just searched? And my character would assume they did a good job, but my player knows they didn't. So,
Yeah. No, see, you have to hold off on that. We've said this in other videos, but it's good to reemphasize that if if people can just, save scum the checks, meaning if you let every player roll a perception check, eventually, you got 4 or 5 players. We have 5 players now at the table. Somebody's going to roll high enough